Around May 10-11, 2025, a precision strike hit a primary hangar at PAF Base Shahbaz in Jacobabad, with before and after satellite imagery showing a direct impact, a partial roof collapse, scattered debris across the apron, and indications of secondary effects near the air traffic control area. The hangar targeted is a key F-16 maintenance and protection facility at Shahbaz, historically associated with F-16 operations and sustainment tasks like engine changes, avionics troubleshooting, scheduled inspections, and functional checks using specialized test and ground support equipment. Removing this building immediately constrains throughput for F-16 maintenance at the base, affecting sortie generation and aircraft availability. Multiple open-source assessments attribute the strike pattern to an air-launched cruise missile, likely BrahMos-A, fired by Indian Air Force Su-30 MKI from standoff range inside Indian territory. The observed outcome, clean, discrete building kill with limited collateral damage, is consistent with a high-precision ALCM profile and aligns with previous IAF BrahMos-A testing and concept of employment. The broader strike window covered several Pakistani airbases, and imagery-led analyses placed Jacobabad among the impacted bases, with a hangar on the main apron clearly affected. Using the 3060m runway at Shahbaz as a scale reference in the publicly shared satellite frames, the damaged hangar's footprint can be estimated at roughly 70-90m in length and 40-55m in width, translating to an approximate area of 2,804,900m2. Exact engineering specifications are not public. This aligns with a large, multi-bay maintenance hangar typical for high-value fighter sustainment, with enough interior volume to support multi-aircraft engine work, avionics test stands, and parts staging areas. An F-16 requires substantially more floor area in maintenance than its raw dimensions suggest due to safety margins, crew stands, power carts, engine hoists, and aisle space. A practical service rectangle of around 18m by 12m per jet is a reasonable planning factor for dense but workable layouts. Given the estimated footprint, such a hangar could handle approximately 8 12 F-16s simultaneously under maintenance, depending on base segmentation and tooling layouts. The actual number present at the time of impact is not established in open sources. Some open-source commentary and clips after the strikes broadly reference damage to F-16 hangar infrastructure at Shahbaz, which is consistent with the imagery evidence, but still does not quantify on-site aircraft count at the moment of impact. The context amplifies the operational impact. Pakistan's F-16 fleet has faced mounting sustainment pressures, including engine reliability issues, dozens of F-100 engines reportedly rejected over the past 3 years, and a shortage of spare parts constrained by U.S. export controls and delayed or suspended payments into the Foreign Military Sales Program. Reporting indicates that these constraints have reduced mission-capable rates and forced difficult prioritization in routine and crisis sortie generation. With no new F-16 sales to Pakistan reported and strict oversight on parts and usage under recent agreements. In this environment, the loss of a core maintenance hub like the Shahbaz hangar has outsized downstream effects on how quickly airframes can be returned to service and how many jets can be cycled through engine and avionics bays at any given time. Operationally, the immediate consequences of destroying a large maintenance hangar extend beyond structural loss. Covered bays for engine swaps and avionics troubleshooting disappear. Specialized test gear, benches, and calibration equipment may be damaged. Spares stored on-site, including engine modules and LRUs, may be degraded or destroyed. And workflows that require controlled indoor conditions are forced into suboptimal spaces or deferred, slowing return-to-service timelines. If aircraft or engines were present, the damage becomes a direct attrition of scarce assets that are difficult to replace under current supply constraints. Imagery and analysis also suggest effects near the ATC area at Shahbaz consistent with blast or fragment reach, implying potential degradation of airfield control functions until repairs can restore full capability. Any impairment to ATC compounds sortie scheduling and coordination, adding friction to air operations even if the runway and taxiways remain physically usable. Using current export benchmarks, 12 F16 equivalents represent roughly $2.4 billion at a conservative $200 million each, or up to $3.0 to $3.35 billion if recent package-level pricing is applied. Facilities and maintenance equipment add an estimated $20 million to $55 million depending on specifications and damage scope, placing a compact total loss range in the approximately $2.42 to $3.40 billion band for a 12-jet in hangar scenario. As the Pakistani Aurangzeb would say, it's kind of they hit our center of gravity. India not just hit the center of gravity, they created a big hole visible from the sky.